making muesli today. I usually get the muesli from the grocery store. This is one of my favorite brands, the Jordans, and it's about $6 for 500 grams. It's 50% fruits and nuts, so I think this is why I like it, but it's pretty expensive for 500 grams for $6. So I usually make it at home. So when I make it, I make enough for like at least 1.5 kilos, so we'll fill 3 of these boxes. So the ingredients is very simple and there's no rules or anything. So what I normally use, I use this quick oat. If you use rolled oat, that's okay too, but it tends to be a lot bigger. And you may want to use a blender, you know, to cut it down a little bit, make it a bit smaller. It's easier to eat. And then whatever dried fruit you want to use. And I have dates here. These are pitted dates. And apricots, coconut, banana. And so if you want it, you can put whatever you want in there. If you look in a box, it will give you some idea. So like some sort of nuts and raisins, cranberries, whatever. But I do like dates and apricots, and I have them at home. I don't have to go to the store to get them. So for nuts and seeds, I put some almonds in there, and then also sunflower seeds. And now I have already ground some flax seeds. They will be all going in there. So I have already chopped up some apricot and date. It looks kind of weird when they're all cut up. But once they go into the oat, mix with the oat, then they'll be okay. And I also chopped up some of the almonds. And I'm going to grind a cup or 2 of the quick oat to add to the powdery oat. If you buy the muesli from the store, you will have this fine powder, and I do like that. So I'm going to grind some of this and make it even smaller to mix with the regular quick oat. So this is 1 bag of 1 kilo, so I'm going to use the whole thing today. Okay, so once again, there's no rules and whatsoever. You can do whatever you want. There is no such thing of, you know, how many cups of what, a certain quantity. You just, if you like more nuts and fruits, then you can put however amount you want into it, and whatever dehydrated food you can find that you really like that will work for you. Okay. First, I'm going to grind some of the quick oat. Use a blender. You can use whatever chopper you have, a food processor, whatever you want. And also, if you want flax seeds, then I will recommend you to grind it, because whole flax is very difficult to digest. They tend to get between your teeth and get stuck there. It's very uncomfortable. Especially people like me have braces, and it's not a very good feeling. Okay, so I'm just going to chop to start. And I will shake it a bit, pull it back, and now I'm going to go grind. Okay, doesn't take much, so now this is ready. Okay, now I end up putting about 1.5 of this mini blender jar of ground quick oat in there. It's still pretty coarse. So, and then I'm going to add most of that, the quick oat, into this big bowl. Okay. I'm going to reserve some just in case I want a more fine powder in my muesli. Okay, now with a big spoon, stir it, and then put in the flax seeds. Okay, I'm right-handed, so it's really awkward using my left hand to stir. Okay, now it's time to put in those dried fruit and nuts. Alright. Okay, I already chopped up the coconut and the almond, and I just stir them into the mix. Add the seeds, crumbled dehydrated banana. Just stir away.